Oh,
There we go.
oh, what the hell? It's never told me
Welcome
before that
back.
someone's recording.
Welcome to the podcast,
Welcome
episode like
back.
8, utter nonsense.
Ow.
Is this 8?
Woo.
Yeah, it's 8.
Oh shit.
We're now my lucky number.
I had a dream last night that we were at this like convention thing, like you know how they have like Comic-Con or there's like for
No.
podcasts.
What's that?
Anyway,
You think
Oh,
there's been
cool.
like that? Keep going.
something like that. But like we
That'd be
were
cool.
in it and we were on stage and we're like, hey, what's up? We're utter podcast or utter podcast.
Hey,
Utter
what's
nonsense. So, yeah, but yeah. That was my dream.
Wow.
You had a dream of the future.
It was pretty nice.
Do you guys think
Of the
Comic Con will be
future.
back?
What?
Yeah.
Do you guys think Comic Con will be
Shouldn't
back?
it be?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be back already?
No.
You know what's back? Festivals.
Shady's back.
Back again.
Taylor friend.
Festivals are back already?
Well,
Not right now. It's in the winter.
in November 6th and 7th.
No.
Is there a convention for podcasts? What's the closest to it?
But there's
Just
like
look
one
it up.
for like YouTube.
Can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably if there was like a YouTube convention, that'd probably be the closest thing to it, or maybe TwitchCon. I don't know. I feel like it's
What was
not-
that? What was the one, the really cringy one that no one showed up to, and they had like a bounce pit, and that was
Oh,
it.
DashCon.
DashCon. God.
Yeah,
A part of me, like, I wish
Tumblr.
I want to like go to like those type of things, like the first year or something, and see how cringy they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because there was DashCon, and then was it last year, or the
There's-
year before, when the Area 51 raid, which ended up just being like a festival.
It's like September's.
That was pretty neat, actually.
That was
yeah,
pretty cool.
nobody did anything, but just like that, they had a little festival. I thought that was cool.
I like to imagine
pretty
that
cool.
the government was like secretly sweating their, like, you know, like the Keegan, is it Keegan or Peele? Which one's the shorter
Keegan.
guy?
Think that's Key. Yeah, Michael Keegan Key.
Yeah, like the meme of him, like he's just sitting there sweating profusely, like looking.
Oh
like,
no, that was Jordan Peele then. Yeah, I know.
oh,
what
Jordan
you're talking
Peele. Yeah,
about.
and it's just like I feel like the government was like low key, like, oh shit, are they actually gonna do it?
Yeah.
So there is a podcast convention
Yeah, go to it.
in August in Nashville,
Oh,
and it's called the Pod Mob.
I don't know. It's a lot of
Yeah,
white
no.
people. It's,
And I don't like the name of it.
it's Nashville.
It's supposed to be like the podcast movement.
That's a lot of white people.
I don't like movement. That seems too revolutionary.
Movement. If anything is called a movement, you don't like it.
You know, it's not that. It's just that it sounds too much like a movement when it's not really a movement. Like podcasts have been a thing for, at the very least, the last 10 years.
What if they called it a stand? Would you like that better?
No, because then it sounds like podcasts are the underdog, but they're incredibly popular now. There's a podcast for anything. Hell, here we are in a podcast for us.
That's meta.
It is very meta, but it's true.
I like to imagine that when we have kids, I'm going to make them watch two things. I'm going to make them watch The Office, and I'm going to make them sit down and watch every episode of our podcast, and they're going to be like, why?
Why?
Better yet, you,
Like,
you should.
How I Met Your Mother.
Are you gonna
Shout out to all of y'all. I don't know who y'all are, but I hate you already.
Your kids? No.
It's
I don't really hate you, but she
Right.
might hate you, though.
I might do
Wait,
better.
are you gonna make them watch the video versions or just the audio?
Yeah, the video.
Oh, because it might be better if you like just just get the audio and make them listen to it as like a good night story when they're falling asleep. Just
Now, they need to see the monstrosity that is that thing.
Nathan's mustache.
Just Nathan.
Poor Nathan.
Yeah.
That's
Nathan might be dead by then, so
I'm going to clockwork orange
Yeah.
their asses, just going to sit there like that after I watch that shit.
Nathan, how old do you think you'll be when you die?
I reckon I'll get bitten by a snake and then it'll be game over.
I'm a snake.
Or
Like a brown snake. Yeah, they're really venomous.
is that a semi-regular thing in Australia?
There are some people that pass away from venomous snakes and spiders. Yeah.
But,
Nah,
like,
dude, your crocodile, that's the real problem. You got to make sure those crocodile
Yeah.
attacks stop.
Yeah.
The
That's
guy-
it.
Gay people can't get married till the crocodiles are gone.
but I ain't spending any time on it because in the meantime,
He was so
I-
mad. There was like 6 crocodile deaths a year. He's like, nope, gay people can't get married until those crocodile attacks are done.
no, he got problems, bro. It's like his fucking team is sitting there. Someone asks him the question, and they're just like, "Yeah, what do you think about gay marriage?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, people are entitled to their sexual proclivities." And then like his team in the back are just like, no, and they like pull up a sign. They're like crocodiles, like, and he like looks at it a little bit, and he's like, hang on, I can't read. You guys know this. And then they pull up an actual photo of a crocodile, and he goes, oh well, I ain't spending any time on it because in the meantime, a Queenslander is torn to bits by a crocodile.
You never seen that, Danny?
No, who
And he
or what
gets
is
so
this?
angry.
What's
His
his?
face.
What's it called, Nathan?
I've never heard of this.
You put me on the spot. I can't recall his name.
Go to.
Oh man, hang on, give me a sec. Let me research.
You're in mine.
But
Really?
I ain't spending
Not
any
Congress,
time
but
on it
like-
because in the meantime, his name is Bob Catter. Bob Catter.
Why is he like a thing? Is he a comedian or?
I don't know. Why is it? What is it?
He's like, oh, what is he? He's like
Kata or
a,
Kata?
he's like, he has like a seat in North Queensland, like federal North Queensland government.
I found him.
And show your screen.
Yeah.
That's a Danny.
No, show your screen.
They're gonna see my porn.
It'll be copyrighted.
I
I
don't-
won't.
What if
Give me
what
money
if this
now.
dude comes for me?
Show
It
your
won't
screen.
come for you, dude.
How do you share the screen?
Right there with the green button that says share screen. Oh my god, just do this.
Oh yeah. But can you hear this? Can you hear this, Danny?
Let's find out. No, I can't.
How can you hear it? Make him hear it.
You're the Zoom master teaching kids. Teach me. Can't hear this, Danny. Can you
I
see
can't
it?
hear shit.
I can see it, but I can't hear anything.
Use the subtitles.
No, it's not funny. You need to. Ah.
Just
Ah.
send it to me later.
Oh.
Bob Carter.
I want to hear it now.
Yeah, I got to send some. How do I stop sharing the screen?
No, I want to hear it now.
How do I stop sharing the screen?
Just press stop share.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Danny, here you go.
Okay, I'll watch it one
Now
day.
can I watch it?
Hold up.
I want to watch it now.
How do I send it to Danny? Danny has to watch it right now.
No, I don't like being shown YouTube videos.
No. It's like 30 seconds, Danny. It's part of the podcast. I don't know how to chat. I'm having issues. Okay, I'm on the spot.
Yeah, she is.
Part of the podcast, Danny. You have to. It's for science.
It seems like a. Hold on, let me see. Blah 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 blah.
Hold up.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want that. Oh, actually, I still can't hear it. Even on with me. Yeah, I can't hear it.
It's less than
They're all loud.
It's less than 6. It's 4. It's 1 every 3 months. You can't
What?
see it, Danny?
No, I can see it, but I think because I have my headset connected to the mic, I can't hear audio coming to my laptop.
Here you go, Denny. Here you go, Denny.
Send it to his phone or what?
Posted it in the chat.
No,
we have it in the chat.
Hey, send it to
Oh.
Danny's phone. Send it to his Instagram.
That's so funny.
What if I send it to your Facebook, Denny?
It's just funny.
I forget that we're Facebook friends. Yeah, that's fine.
Instant.
It's
just
like from
so
a movie
good.
where like some demonic, like
Just changes so fast.
oh,
Whoa!
no, spirit.
My cheeks.
When they're every 3 months.
It's less.
Yeah, but, I mean, it could be 1,000 blossoms blue.
Blossoms blue.
But I ain't spending any time on it because in the meantime, every 3 months, Plasma was torn to pieces by a crocodile in North Queensland.
Maybe I
There
didn't
are-
catch like half the first half of it, but I didn't get it. Although he has it
He's talking about he's like someone brought up a question about like gay marriage. He's like, yeah, people can get like do whatever you think, like love for everyone to love. Yeah,
Oh.
but then immediately like cuts hardcore to, but I ain't spending any time on it right now because people are dying from crocodiles every 3 months. 4 people. He said a person dies every 3 months. 4 people die a year from crocodile attacks, and until those 4 people stop dying, no gay people can get married.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. People die from crocodiles.
The best part is that I remember like Ben and I watched it and we went frame by frame to try to find the exact moment his face goes from smiling to and like it's so quick. Like, he just clicks it on and he's just like, yeah.
It's like, have you seen that Simpson episode with Ralph and Lisa?
I could be in
The
episode.
Valentine's one, the Choo Choo Choose Me episode.
Yeah.
And it's like the one where they're on the Crossy show, and they're in the audience, and Bart like recorded it, and he's like, you can actually see the split time where Ralph's heart broke, and it's just like clipping through it frame to frame. That was Ben and Justin like
Forgot it.
looking at this.
It started at 7:50.
I think Nathan got loud again.
Yeah.
Hey,
Did he get louder again for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan, you got louder again somehow.
Nah, he's been loud the whole podcast. I just let it go.
Oh, Nathan.
I just let it go.
Talk now, Nathan.
hello.
Cool.
No, it's too quiet now.
No, it sounds nope, it was good.
Leave it.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
You're too loud now, Danny.
And I just have a very dominating voice.
No, you did not.
I do.
Justin, if anyone's loud, it's you, dude.
Am I loud?
Yeah,
No, you're loud.
But you just have a naturally loud voice.
I'm dominating.
No.
Go get a drink of water. I'll be right back.
No, yours is more like someone forgot to turn the microphone or the speaker off on their speakerphone.
I just have a very dominating voice.
No, I don't think so.
I think it is. I think that's true. The mic's closer to this one.
This one.
Yeah, but it's pointing at you.
No, it's not. Danny, it comes this way, not this way.
How was I supposed to know?
What's louder? This?
To me, it's a 2D.
This?
It's a 2-dimensional mic. That's
you
all
don't
I
know,
see.
You don't know enough about mics. Danny.
I don't know anything about depth perception either. I have a terrible depth perception.
The mic comes this straight out.
I've never seen it before.
She's working at the pyramid tonight.
Nathan, what is this? Nathan.
Trying to do the Marilyn Manson with the ribs.
The ribs hit the floor. Let the ribs hit the floor.
Is it Marilyn Manson?
I don't know.
I
Who
think it was
else
Marilyn
is-
Manson.
What
I
are
don't
you
know what
talking
you're
about?
talking about.
Marilyn Manson took out his bottom rib.
Why?
Oh,
So
that-
you could suck a dick?
Yeah. Nathan, did you get shorter? What's going on here?
Looks like a minion.
He does look a minion.
I had my microphone muted the whole time.
Oh, it's so quiet.
So nice.
I was like, guys,
Oh,
stop
yeah,
fighting,
again.
please. And I put this here.
Pull your mic away.
Because you
again.
guys are like pointing at each other. You guys are
Is he
being.
loud?
You're loud.
Hostile.
You're loud.
I wasn't pointing. I was speaking. My hands are really good. Like, I don't even know.
What?
What are you doing? Oh, you took mug at me.
No, I do this.
Danny's not that loud. Danny doesn't speak loud because he doesn't want people to hear him in his house.
That's exactly right.
You're
I
like
mean,
Harry
I'm-
Potter,
I'm
bro,
a-
in the fucking staircase, under the staircase.
I'm a little less self-conscious about it now, but yeah, generally.
Oh, it's self-conscious this year?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't
Well,
want your family to know you have a life.
It's somewhere between self-conscious and private, and like private. Yeah, somewhere
Private.
between there. Yeah,
Remember when you used to practice screaming and you would wait till they leave?
yeah, I remember that. And one time my dad came home while I was practicing. That was
He's like, "Are you okay?"
You should bring that back and like see how it goes.
I still try. I still practice sometimes, like when I'm driving. But I can't.
No. Like here in your house when people are home.
Oh, I'm not. I don't
You should
have that.
set up a camera somewhere you know they're going to be what they can't see, and then go to your room and practice screaming and get the reaction.
It's thin
You
walls.
should, yeah,
can do it.
just say something super random and just make sure everyone in the house hears you, and
No,
then just don't
practice-
say anything
practice
about it and
screaming.
see if.
Nah, the self-esteem just ain't there anymore.
What do you mean self-esteem? You don't have self-esteem?
Self-esteem around your
no.
family?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like
it,
some
it withered
issues.
it withered
What are
away
you-
with my knee caps.
That is very white trash,
Me or Nathan?
Nathan.
Oh.
What?
The way he swallows.
Nathan, can you fake a redneck American accent?
They always do something really weird. Just make an American accent, any of them.
Yeah.
Dude,
Let's do one.
if you fucking scream, I'll do my impersonation of a redneck.
No, then it's not happening.
It's
There you go.
different. It's
Oh,
different.
hang on, no, make sure.
Just speak like an American.
Nathan's like already there.
Nathan, we're waiting on you.
You're gonna ruin this podcast. No, Danny's scream wasn't for right now. It was for another time.
But yours is right now, Nathan. You have to live in the now.
Come on, Nathan. Speak like an American.
What do rednecks usually say? What do they sound like?
One tarnation.
Trump 2020 or 2024.
Corona is a hoax.
Hey, my cousin kind of cute.
Wait, what was it? What's the Alex Jones thing with like turning the frogs gay?
I
don't
don't know.
You know what I'm talking
Alex
about,
Jones
Nathan?
a redneck?
No, but like that's white. But that's something a redneck would pick up on. What is it? Like to turn the frogs gay?
I don't know, something in the water turning the frogs gay.
That's funny. Just say something American, you know? I just want to know, I'm curious what accent you would go to.
Hang on, give me a sec. Redneck woman is the first thing that comes up. I'm just
Sound like what incarnation?
Woman.
yeah, that's actually what came up.
I say hey y'all and hee haw.
We had Ben and I. It was Ben's friend, and like I started talking to him too. We played with him on Xbox Live, and he was pretty redneck. And this is when I was meaner.
Was it Christian or AJ? Who
He
was
was gracious.
it? He's the one who used to call me Wendy.
We used to make fun of him because he was redneck. And he'd always be like, you'd hear his mom be like, "Christian, go take a shower." And I'd be like, "Christian, quick! The stream of water's running. Go back there, quick!" Like shit like that.
I think I was still friends with Christian on Xbox.
Really?
I think so.
And AJ was another one. He was an interesting character.
And Zach, too.
Zach was okay. Zach turned up okay, I think. Zach, like, you know, he became like a police officer. He got like a girlfriend. Like he was
did?
like he was more of like middle class white material.
Mm.
The other two were like out in the boonies. type
Where
of
were they
white.
from again?
I want to say Florida. I don't know. I want to say Florida. I really
Yeah,
do.
I think you might be right.
Poor AJ though.
Or AJ.
He would just like sit there and like we would hear him cleaning his guns.
Oh, I never heard that.
Like we would make fun of him and he'd get sad and he'd go clean his guns. We'd be like, AJ, don't do it.
Hey, who was the one that was he was either
What?
adopted or something with like when he was little? Was he
What comes
adopted
after
or
46?
an accident or something?
What? I don't know. I don't know what anyone saw. What'd you say? And Danny and then Nathan was like, "Oh my god," to something as well. I really don't know who was adopted.
No, maybe not adopted, but or maybe an accident or I don't know something. But
It's
I
a lot
remember,
of people, Danny.
no. But I mean from like them three because I remember you guys would like make fun of whoever it was for it and like they took it pretty hard one time.
maybe it was Christian.
Oh, maybe
Jason was
about being adopted.
maybe not adopted, but something relating to their childhood or adolescence.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might be to do with you, Denny.
You'd have to ask.
No, I was planned, unfortunately. No, I'm
Are
the
we telling
only.
kids that they're an accident?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah,
We all
my-
make mistakes.
Even tell
My
the final
mom
ones
said to me she had a few miscarriages and then I was just the victorious one, so
You won out.
Wow.
Natural selection, baby.
it's a weird thing. To
Are you?
yeah, I didn't ask to be born.
I'm gonna do the whole. You ever seen that meme where it's like, I think they're playing kickball and like the daughter is running to home and the dad's like the pitcher and he's still the kickball and you can see it's going really fast. It's still image about to hit the girl's head. He's like, when he really wanted a boy, but you got a girl, and like the kickball is just like zooming to her head.
Yeah, I never saw.
If we have girls, can't teach them to like kill everyone. Just make them like little
little devils.
just little short fuses. Just beat people up.
Little short fuses. Just give them switchblades and shit.
You look pretty today. What you say, bitch?
Each
Yeah, that's right.
birthday,
You look pretty today.
each birthday, you give them a knife, and then every year when you get the next knife, it's exactly as much longer as it is that child has grown. So like if they've only grown like an inch, then the new knife is like an inch longer. But then like when they get to puberty and they're growing like 2 or 3 inches,
That's gonna quickly
that next-
become a sword.
it is.
It's just gonna
And then
be a
you
sword.
rob Jack in the
It's
Box.
gonna be a long sword. But the thing is,
Second round Jack in the box.
as the thing is, as they grow, they also get stronger with it. So
And
it's-
then it becomes
it's very-
Sephiroth.
Yeah,
Dude, don't talk shit about Jack in the
they have
Box.
they have a long ass sword. They cut people. They rob fast food places with.
I hated Jack in the Box for a long time because when Nathan came to America, we just ate Jack in the Box every fucking day, and I had the
Because it was like the only thing in the area to eat,
No,
and I was
there's
like,
a lot.
I was like,
there's a lot of shit in the area, but it was the only one.
yeah,
that was
but
a walk
dude,
distance from my house.
when you
I'm
live
walking,
when you live
why
in
did you
Australia,
walk?
you don't have Jack in the
walk.
Box. You have McDonald's. You don't want to have McDonald's. You want to have Jack in the Box
But
because you've
there's
never had it
Carl's
before.
Jr.
You
and
keep
then-
yeah,
It's
guess
Carl's Jr.'s here. Carl's Jr.'s here.
Taco
You
Bell.
know-
Carl's Jr. here.
Taco Bell.
Costume is here.
We have Taco Bell here. We have
KFC?
Taco Bell here.
KFC.
Yes,
You
yes.
should-
Our
you should take him
KFC's
to
better.
China Garden.
Every other restaurant. Just,
Dude,
I don't know why
you-
it's so funny. You're like, Taco Bell is here.
it
You
was
should have
just
taken
like,
him to China Garden.
man, my stomach was messed up after Nathan left. It just was not right for a while.
And then we went to this Italian restaurant, and I went up and I was like, I feel like a
Fontinos.
chicken palmy. And then Justin and Ben are like, what the fuck? What's a chicken palmy? It's like, oh, it's a chicken parmigiana. It's just
You could
short
just say
chicken
it.
palmy.
You could just say.
And then it did.
No,
I
mean,
did.
You could just say it.
The waitress came up and I was like, yeah, can I have a palmy? And she's like, what?
Well, you have to
And I
put
was like,
chicken
can-
in front. Yeah.
Can I have well, I did. I was like, can I have a chicken palmy? And she's like,
Stop
I was like,
wasting my time.
Parmigiana, chicken Parmigiana, please. And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm sorry, but it was very sad. It was a very sad bit of chicken. Very sad. Jack in the Box would have been better. Jack in the Box would have been better.
Go down the street, get
I
it.
think his taste buds were just jacked up from getting his head slammed in a door.
Dude, you should have taken him to Sansei or
That's so good.
or
No! Sans, it is a front for Monday.
Haley,
long
so, okay.
train.
So, I don't know if when's the last. Okay, you haven't had Sansei in forever, right? So
long
this is
time.
their schedule for how long they're open. They're open Tuesday through Friday
Uh-huh.
from like 12 to 3 and then 5 to 7.
Yeah.
How the fuck are they a business?
And then every time I call, they don't answer. And then
And they don't serve sushi anymore.
What do you mean?
We tried to like order to like pick up,
well, that was in the beginning of the pandemic.
and
They
they're just
might
like, we
now.
don't serve sushi.
Last time
Yeah.
I called up and the exact same thing. I called up and asked, and they said they don't do it anymore. So
Why did you call Sansei?
Because we wanted sushi.
No, Nathan.
Oh,
No, but
I just
called-
wanted to be included, okay, Danny? I just want to be included. I don't know what this place is.
Just
Ridley
sushi.
should-
It's the only, or it was the only sushi place in Ridley. Now there's a
'Cause
Yaoi or whatever it's called.
Yoi or whatever.
we had
It's okay.
we had Chinese, we had Asian or something from somewhere.
Oh,
I
is
remember
it?
that.
Where
oh
they-
yeah, it was when we sped home. I was going like 90 because Nathan wanted Chinese food and we needed to get to New China Garden.
Oh.
We just came from like the mall.
Oh, okay. So you guys did try China Garden.
Nathan wants to be included. I want you to help me. It was a little conundrum.
Me?
No, yeah, you can be included too. So we all know I slammed.
He's gonna
my card-
bring it up. Yeah,
slammed my
he's gonna
card.
bring it up.
Look. I'm just saying. Nathan's mad because I slammed my car door and his head was in the way. But my question is, who the fuck puts their head in the way of someone's car door?
Dude, it was just the way I got out of your car because
Yeah.
it's small,
You
dude.
can't-
Your
no,
my
look.
is tiny.
My car's not the tiny, babe, is it? Is my
It's
car that
fucking
tiny?
small in
not-
comparison to cars over here.
No. Okay, Danny, you know my car, right?
The Honda?
You know, that's the Toyota Camry.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was a Honda.
Okay,
Okay,
but,
yeah,
you,
but yeah.
you know my car, right? It's not small. It's like a normal sized car for a sedan.
It's like
It's small.
it's just below medium size. Like it's
Yeah.
not small,
Okay.
but it's not that big either.
So me, driver's seat. Nathan is in the passenger side the back seat, right?
Mhm.
Like behind the driver. How the fuck do you put your head through the car door and the back, through it into my area when then I closed it? He's so
Yeah.
not entertained. But
Aw.
seriously, how do you do that?
No, I was just thinking how it actually went down because I think did I have my window down?
I don't know.
It's
did
not-
you?
It's not like I blacked out or anything, but it wasn't even Justin. It wasn't even that hard either. It wasn't that hard.
Why won't this close?
I don't know. I closed my door.
It wasn't that hard.
My car door, if you don't close it hard enough, it stays open a little bit, and you have to like bump it with your hip. So I have to close it pretty hard to get it to shut the first time.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've had fucking other hits
Oh, you-
to the head.
You've had
I've had,
other car
hang
doors.
on. I've had other fucking things that have happened where my head has had an injury, and there was something that happened to me like when I was a teenager, and
That's
there's
right.
actually a dent. There's actually a dent in my head from it. I'm telling you now, you didn't fucking slam that car door hard enough because there's no fucking dent in this dome.
He's like, I've been hit in the head.
I don't think it hits your
I'm
head.
telling
I
you.
don't think it hits your head. I think it's just
No, it did.
compressed
It hit
like
me.
this.
It hit me like
Just
it hit me like.
compressed
No. It hit me like right here.
your temple.
It was like. I'm telling you.
Nathan, you almost seem proud about that dent on your head.
I'm fucking proud of it, dude. Because you know what? I'm not dead. I'm not
Yeah.
dead,
It all started with the first head injury.
With
Dude.
the quarter.
dude.
Now being born.
Dude, Australia, man, we got spiders, we got snakes. Almost every animal over here is out
Yeah,
to kill
that's
you.
right.
And then
Spiders
you got
walking around
fucking
with
in
bricks just
California,
slamming them in the
in
head.
fucking
The night
Reedley,
lights.
California, you got Justin that slams his fucking car door on your head.
That's what it'll do you.
No, but so first off, it's how. I'm trying to think of like the physics of how you get your head into my car door.
Dude, it is like the Bermuda Triangle. It's not going to be fucking explained. Like, we don't know.
My second question is, do you look at your car door every single time you close it, or do you ever just close it like you close it behind you and you don't look at it?
Are you asking everybody or just me?
Yeah, everybody.
What?
Oh, I do, but that's because like after I close my door, I go put my hand on the handle to lock it.
You have to lock it with your handle.
Oh, I mean, I have the car key thing, but I can also just lock the car by putting my hand on the handle. So I do that.
That's my thing. Is that I don't think it's abnormal to not look at your car door as you close it immediately. Like you're looking away and you close your door, and then maybe afterwards you turn around to like make sure it locked.
It was with malicious content that Justin was trying to fuck my head up.
The
That was it.
best part for me has to be
He was very content about me.
Did you
no,
cry?
the best part for me is slamming your car door and knowing what it sounds like when it closes and not hearing a single sound. That was the best part. Like, oh, what happened? And then just seeing Nathan being like, what happened?
No, I'm sorry for what you've gone through.
The best part is not the best part, but the funny thing is that I fucked Nathan again. We went to play go karts after.
him?
I fucked with him. We did go karts, right?
Yeah.
And so we're zooming around going, "Rrr." And there's this part where like you go around this bend, and like the attendant can't see you.
Where was
So,
this?
like,
Boomers?
Yeah, no, it was at a
Blackbeards?
Blackbirds. There you go. Yeah.
Blackbeards, yeah.
So Nathan was right behind me. we were going as fast as we can. And I just brake checked him so fucking hard that his car stopped working. It was so bad. That shit hurt. Like, we were like, BAM! He just sat there. He was like, what the fuck? His car wasn't working.
Nathan, if it makes you feel any better, the whole Blackbeard's place it's like somehow barely alive. So that car was like running on its last few
It's fun though,
bits, probably.
Blackbirds. It's fun. It's like,
Oh no, it is fun. Like I like going. I went last year mini golfing. It's a lot of fun, but like every time I ever see I'm driving by there, it's just empty. Like I genuinely have no idea how that place is not like closed down.
you know what I want to do? I want to play mini golf again with people that don't actually get bored by the end and just whack the ball into the fucking street or the river.
Yeah. No,
At
I
me?
I
Is that
like
a dig
playing.
at
golf.
me?
No, I don't know. Nathan, I think, started doing that.
I ran it through.
Yeah, ran it through the fucking river.
Oh, ran it to the end, dude. Ran it through.
You can come to America again. We
should go
can
Black
take you
Birds now.
to we can take you to Jack in the Box a lot.
I
in Australia?
will. I will
It's
make
kind
an
of country-ish.
appearance
It might be around
when
Clovis, kind
Justin
of.
and Haley get married.
What?
Oh, okay. Hey, you guys hear it? Nathan will make an appearance in America when you guys get married. So.
Nathan, you can come to America. It's hard to get back to Australia afterwards.
See, well, I said that, but it's yeah, I don't
You
know.
just gotta-
I probably wouldn't do it. I probably wouldn't come to America again unless like Emily wanted to go to Disneyland again and like pretty much just rerun the whole trip.
We're getting married.
Why Disneyland? Why not any other theme park? There's so many better ones.
Because
I mean, like Universal Studios is cool, but like there's not a lot in comparison to Disneyland. Like it's a lot.
Yeah,
Like
but because
Evan,
of
I
that
needed
reason,
to
you
go
can't-
for. Yeah, you're right. You go. Sorry.
I was gonna
Disneyland's
say,
two parks in one though. Because
What?
California Adventure, so it's two parks.
okay, yeah, I've never actually been to California Adventure, so I never actually think about that. I was gonna go for the first time originally last year when they opened up the Avengers campus, and then COVID happened, so who knows? But Universal being smaller, not having less things, in a way it's kind of nicer because then you can actually do everything at that park in a single day if you time it perfectly, which I have done, and it's awesome.
Well, you don't go to Disneyland for one day.
I do. Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
Denny. So my girlfriend and I, Emily, actually went to Universal and we spent half a day there and did everything,
Yeah.
and then we left.
Yeah, see, and then
But that's like you want to go for the whole day. Like the really cool thing about Disneyland is they have like shows at the end, and like it's fun. Like I don't know, it doesn't.
just
we don't have any super big theme parks like that here. Like we have theme parks, but they're not like fucking huge.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Disneyland. Like we went for 3 days, and there was still shit we didn't do. Like
Mm.
And it
Yeah,
gets
I just-
Fantasmic.
yeah.
Justin, I don't know
Now
if
they have
you
Star Wars too.
Star Wars what?
Star Wars Land.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Justin,
Tomorrow, I think it is.
I don't know if you share this sentiment with me, but being in parades in high school has made me tired of seeing parades.
It depends
So-
what kind of parade.
So like the one that happened at Disney at the end of the day, every day.
Nah, Disney's still fun to me because it's different. I'm not a fan of like I'm in a small town and I'm like 60 and this is like the only entertainment I have, so I'm gonna watch a bunch of kids just walk down. I'm
Oh,
into
Poorly.
emotional. She starts crying.
I'm into like the pizzazz. Like Disney is fun to me because it's like it's still like a big spectacle.
Hmm.
I don't want to watch band kids in a parade or like a kid in a
Yeah.
what is it, like a tractor with lights on it. I'm not really
Mhm.
into that.
Fair
That's like
enough.
what you do when you don't have like like if it's like a parade, like I'd probably enjoy like
The Rose Bowl.
what's the Rose Bowl like?
The Rose Bowl parade.
What's it like?
It's
It's
like
long.
big bands.
I remember
like
Paulson
that's
always telling
college
us.
level,
That's still bands though. I don't know.
but they're like good.
I'm into like spectacles too, like
Oh,
Macy's
field trips.
Thanksgiving Day parade maybe.
Did you go to a field trip? I love field trips.
You didn't like the last one we went to.
That's the last one I went to.
Where we saw Fresno State play.
Where'd you guys go?
Did they even do it?
Yeah, remember we were like I want to go see Fresno State game because you want to watch the halftime show. Then we watched it and you're like, that was disappointing.
The whole game is disappointing.
It was fun.
That
I
game
think
is beautiful.
the best thing about Disneyland was waiting in line and playing charades on the phone. That was pretty fun.
That was the longest ride we waited for. That was the first ride we went on.
That was the cars ride.
The old Tower Terror one.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah,
That
there was
was
Guardians of the Galaxy. I loved that ride. That was
They
fun.
like pumped it up. But at Disneyland Paris, they still have the old Tower Terror.
That was fun. I've only went on that one time.
I love that ride.
But no, Guardians was fun. It was fun too because when we got pelted by someone like had changed, and you know what the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, Danny?
I know about it, but I've never been on it.
You know what it is? You know,
It
you know
was-
the Tower of Terror, how it goes up and then it goes down. Like there's a screen in front of you, so you can like see cool stuff, and then like it open. But you know, like the rides that go up and down, like they just shoot you up and you come down and you go on like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, so
yeah.
you're in a contained box with like a screen in front of you, and the screen can like change to open up so you can see outside as well. But anyways, when we went on it, someone had loose fucking change in the ride.
Yeah.
So we're going up and coming down, and there's just change flying everywhere.
You hear it. You
With
hear it in the.
quarters
You
and
hear it
shit.
in the chamber. You hear it. It's as we drop. You hear, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And I picked one up midway through the ride, and I looked at Justin, and I was like, "Look, money!" And we're still going through it.
There's just fucking getting pelted.
And I just like, I think I picked up like 2 coins. I don't know what it was. I just fucking slipped it right in my pocket. I was like, I don't know whose it was. It's not. Yeah. If you got a loose pocket, bro, it's gone.
Yeah, Space Mountain was great. Her face.
Oh.
See it.
Hang on, I got it somewhere.
Probably.
I'll send it to him. It's on my Facebook.
She wasn't prepared for the first time we did Space Mountain, and like take a picture at the end.
Really ready for someone Space Mountain?
No, it's like I've been on Space Mountain. It's just you forget when.
She wasn't prepared for the picture.
Yeah, when they come.
Okay.
Here you go, Denny. I found it already.
Let me see that shit.
Hang on, I'll send it to you on Facebook, man.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to put it in? Do you want me to put it in Zoom, or you guys got it?
Here you go, Danny. It's on your Instagram.
Oh,
Are you
Nathan.
sitting in the group chat?
Okay.
Have a look at the link.
I see. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't recognize you. I thought you were a bald. I noticed Emily first, and I was like, okay, so Nathan's next to it. So then where's Justin? And I saw Justin, and I was like, oh.
And we're just like, ah!
The second picture is Guardians of the Galaxy, Danny.
There's a second picture.
Yeah, you scroll to the right. The second one's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, sorry. No, I was looking at Nathan's.
Yeah.
Oh, so this one was a little more like you guys knew when to do it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
that's fun.
I'm trying to convince Justin to go.
There we go.
Well, I said because he doesn't like gifts that require an obligation.
Makes sense.
So I said I'll buy the tickets, but you get to choose the date.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
I'm just not you know what I mean by obligation. Like I don't want a gift where it's like I have to do something to like enact that gift or get the gift. I mean, I just want a gift. I want something I can have. Like my
Something
dad
just for you.
got me singing lessons, and it took me 2 years
To redeem them?
to go take those lessons. And the only reason I redeemed them is because he bribed me that he would get me a new guitar for Christmas if I took those lessons. So then, like the next day, I signed up for the lessons.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like I don't know.
So where do you want to go? We should go for Halloween. That's my favorite time that they. do
I'll
the
check. I'll check like weather, like when the like weather patterns and see, like yearly patterns, so we know like okay, it'll be
Oh.
like,
What's best when it rains because nobody comes.
you gotta wear whatchamacallit,
Poncho.
poncho, and you don't get your shoes gonna be wet, and you get wet socks, and
Then
then
bring an extra pair.
you gotta get a cubby.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's do it.
Want to go to Disneyland, Danny? No, Dan doesn't want to go to Disneyland.
Yeah, I'm good. I was
Why?
going to say no. I don't want to walk that much, and
Danny
I
has
don't.
selective fun.
Yeah, I do have very selective fun, and I can't have that much fun in a single day and doing the
Dude.
same thing. It just sounds exhausting.
And we want to go
We
for like
should-
3 days, and he would not want to go to Disneyland for 3 days.
I would want to be home before the 12 hours of the first day.
I meant like I can't go to Disneyland for 1 day. You know what I mean? Like I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Danny-
there are certain places I could probably do more. Like I would want to go to LA for like a weekend, but not just Disneyland.
You want to go to LA
Like LA, I would do for like a week.
And do what? We can do
for
in
a
LA.
festival?
There's a lot of things to do in LA.
Name 10.
Okay, I've
Festival?
never
On
Okay,
November
so-
6th and 7th?
Disneyland
No,
one day.
That's not his.
Disneyland one day, assuming that's part of the compromise.
Disneyland's
It's,
in Anaheim.
it's at fucking LA, man. It's
Not
like it's
Anaheim.
40 minutes north of LA.
That's Anaheim.
It's whatever.
Stick to LA. You got 0.
Okay, let's go back to that then. Okay, UCLA campus is pretty great. It's fucking huge, and there's a lot of good places to eat there.
Dan,
Uh,
you're too old.
Drive.
You're too old to go to college, Dan.
No, I know, but
Griffith
it's a nice
Observatory.
campus. So there's that. There is what's this place called? You guys, I'm hoping you guys know the name of it.
Don't
It's
help
it's a seafood place, but they kind of like they serve you the food like not on a plate, like they just kind of give it to you in
Kicking
a
crab?
bag. No,
Boiling crab?
boiling crab. Yeah. Okay, so there's Boiling Crab. I've never gone to that building, the one that's also in GTA. What's that
IKEA.
building called?
Um,
Nah, what's that building called?
Griffith Observatory.
The what?
Griffith Observatory.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, never done that. I've always wanted to go to Santa Monica Beach just because of a song. So there's that.
never been to Santa Monica?
No, I've never been. I haven't really gone to that many parts of LA. I do actually like just walking around
You
LA
can do
and
all this
getting
in a
lost.
day. You can do
I
all
could
this
do
in a
all
day.
this in a day, but again, I'm trying to compromise here. There's the assumption that one of the 3 days is Disneyland for you guys. So then I want to go back
Three of
to
those days.
I want to go back to the Museum of Death because I feel like I didn't get the full experience the first time. So that's one thing.
You understand his idea of fun?
He wants to die.
No, okay, so you guys probably don't want me to get into it, so I'll leave the details out.
Okay, good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just checking. I can go, Dad. I can
Yeah, I can think of 4 other things, but I'm sure I could give it enough time. Probably see a concert if we could time it perfectly. But I don't know.
He doesn't want to go for 2 days.
Oh, I don't want to, but I'm saying I would. There's more to do in all of LA in 2 to 3 days than there is to do in Disneyland.
I'd argue against that. I'd argue there's a lot to do in Disneyland in 3 days.
I also want to go to City Walk. I just like walking around there and shopping.
You just said you don't want to walk around a lot,
In Disneyland,
but they have those little like seats you can sit in and they go on your feet.
that you got to
Oh,
pay
but-
for.
Like 25 cents.
25 cents in this economy, it's
And
nothing.
Mm.
a panorama.
So you gotta find 2 people that you can stand for 3 days to go to Disneyland.
No one?
Not me.
No.
Just stand me. Good
So,
times.
yeah.
But Nathan, you have to come though for 2 years for our wedding.
It's in 2 years.
Yeah.
What? Why the arbitration of 2 years? Well,
I don't know,
And
he
then you
chose it,
said
so-
that in your honeymoon you're planning on coming to Sydney.
New Zealand for sure. Well, we don't know. We'll just go to the beautiful one first.
mm,
I mean, yeah, you want to go to
Sydney's nice.
Sydney. It's
yeah, Sydney's nice.
have you been, Denny?
No, but I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
That building where all it's like this.
the Sydney
Yeah,
Opera
yeah.
House.
That's the
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
exact
say.
picture in my head when I think about Sydney.
That's the Opera House.
Maybe Brisbane just because of the name, or Melbourne.
Is Sydney
just
the
'cause
one
of
that
the
has
name.
like cool places like a big book where they have like shows? I'm talking about. They have like plays. It's like the stage is like a big book on its side, like open like that.
Nathan.
You know what I'm
do
talking
you?
about?
Want to go to plays?
It might not be a real place.
In Ashland, Oregon. They have the Shakespeare Festival.
Shakespeare's
I actually
overrated.
went to the Opera House to go to the Legend of Zelda Symphony.
That's
That
cool.
was really cool.
That is
Yeah.
the only obligation you can give me. If somehow
But
they
don't
ever,
you have that
they
one
ever come back, I will go to that.
I'll keep an eye out.
composer or whatever?
Do I show Isaichi?
Yeah.
Isaichi? Yeah, he's cool.
Man, I feel bad because I'm the one that showed you like that was happening, and then when we were there, I accidentally fell asleep for a little while.
You fell asleep at it?
Yeah,
Don't tell.
I was tired, and I remembered
Where
remember
do you now?
afterwards when we were like leaving, I asked you guys, you know, I never heard them play Lost Woods, and you guys were like, yeah, no, they played it. And I was like, fuck. I felt kind of bad because yeah, that probably would have been the only song I knew, and I was asleep through it, and also I ended up in a shitty seat.
Yeah, so someone was sitting in Danny's seat, and Danny's not confrontational, and so we're like, "Hey, you're sitting in his seat," and he's like, "Just go sit somewhere else." And Danny went, "Okay."
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah,
Just go sit somewhere else. So just like, well, my ticket's here because I'm with my friends, so I'd appreciate it if you'd move. Thanks. Like,
yeah. I see. In my head, I didn't even think about that. Like in my head, I don't even think about confronting it. It just isn't an option that goes through my brain
Dang.
processes.
Danny, you got to stand your ground, man. You got to
Well,
stand your, especially in a Zelda Symphony, dude. You've got to stand your ground there, you know.
Should have came
This guy
back.
just probably thought he was like a mad Chad and just was like, you know what? I'm comfortable here. The seat's warm. My ass is like perfect on the seat. It's not fucking going anywhere. And you need to just be like, my fucking, hang on.
Hang on. Gotta get
My fucking ticket right here says that's my fucking seat. So thanks for warming up my seat, mate.
Should have came back when Ganon's theme came on. I'm like, nah, bro, we're gonna do it right now. Let's go.
Just while the music's going on.
King of Evil getting King of these fists right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine somebody getting tickets, right? And it's like some person that's bought like 2 tickets, and then someone bought like an individual ticket, and the 2 people are seated together, but that one person was meant to be somewhere else, but they were meant to go as a group. That person would have just been like, oh well, I'm just gonna go and take the seat next to you guys anyway. So he would have just been a dick. So
Yeah.
you know, you should have just been confrontational about it.
Should have fought him, Danny. Fought him right there.
Yeah, you should have fucking thrown hands. Anyway.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
There's something today. I went to go put some money in the bank this morning, and I just thought I'd bring this up because it was really funny for me. I went to go to Wendy's and I picked up a chocolate thick shake. And as I was on my way there, I had some guy in front of me, and he was like reading a newspaper, but he hit. So there was like a pillar like right in front of me, and so I was walking past it on the right hand side, and he went around to the left and he hit it super hard, and I was like, okay, that was no. We're just like walking, and there's just like a little pillar, like just holding up. I don't know, it's just there, and I just walked past him, and he like went straight past me. I was like, what the fuck is that? And dude, the guy ripped ass like super hard. The only reason he hit that corner so hard was because he ripped ass, and it was so bad. I had to go like this and try and walk out of it for a bit. I was like, look, sometimes my odor is pretty bad, but that was fucking rank. That was disgusting. I've never it almost was burning my nose hairs. But yeah, no.
Y'all do that? Y'all ever like fart in public around people just for fun? You're like, yeah, I want to be me.
No,
I did this thing when I'm in an elevator at work, and I think I am the only person that's going down to ground, and I'll just rip. I'll just fucking go to town, usually like a really good fart, and I'm like, yeah, this one's gonna stink. And like as it comes out, and it's like level, because I'm like level 11, so there's like so many other levels in between grounds, so there's other people that come into the elevator. I'm sitting there like and I've got like my headset and they probably just get in and they're like it's like the worst. Fucking hell.
I've never just like let one rip in public just to cause mayhem, because I feel like every time I've been in public and I need to let one rip, it's always one of those that I just know is going to be loud. So I can't get away with it.
Control your butt.
Yeah, dude. You like, if you can, like try and just like, you know, yeah, ass cheeks, just like separate them a little bit. You might be able to like let it go.
Push so much as you just stop holding.
Yeah. There's like a middle ground, man, where it just like comes out slowly. Like you don't have to, like what Justin said, you don't have to push and you don't have to hold back. You just like let it go.
Nah,
and it just happens.
I can't relinquish control generally, so.
But there's something like cool about being in a really big crowd, and you know when if I fart, no one's gonna know it was me. And then it's like,
unless it was loud.
Even then, you can still be kind of like, what the fuck? You know, just look around.
And then there's a dog sniffing your ass trying to find the source of the smell.
I've learned that even if I fart loud, I can blame it on someone else, and it will work most of the time.
Haley, has he ever blamed you?
No, because we both fart all the time, like constantly. We just fart.
Nice.
Yeah.
We just let them rip.
Mm-hmm.
We Beyblade.
I remember in high school we used to have assemblies where everyone would be sitting down, and it's like every person in high school just like fucking sitting in like this big spot, just having an assembly, and you just fucking rip ass and like no one will say anything because nobody knows who the fuck it is. And I had a mate next to me that was like, "Oh, can you fucking smell that?" And I was like, "Dylan, just fucking shit yourself, cunt." And then everyone will look at him. Oh, it's good.
That's what I did for Garrett.
You did?
Yeah, it was in Miss Bray's class. So in Miss Bray's class, right? Let's say this is the room, right? It was long and then like this, right? And all the desks were in the bottom here, so they're all facing up. And then Garrett and I, there wasn't enough room for our desks, so our desks were on the side of the room facing all the other desks. So all the desks are facing the teacher with the board, and our desks are on the side facing all of the other desks. So we're just by ourselves. And we're taking a test, and we're just writing. And I was like, I got to fart, and I just let it go. But it was hella loud. It was like, it was fucking loud. And I remember I was like this, I was like, but I was like, oh, fuck, everyone's going to know it was me. But Garrett started laughing. Garrett started laughing really loud. So I looked up at Garrett, and I was like, I'm going to play this off. So Garrett was like just having issues. And so I looked at him, and I looked at everyone else like, that motherfucker just farted. And Garrett was just like going off. He was getting all red and flustered. And I was just like, ooh. And then Miss Bray was like, Garrett, you need to go outside and collect yourself. So Garrett had to go outside for like 5 minutes and calm down. And I remember him walking out just being like, damn, man, that was bad. Fuck, Garrett farted. And he's angry to this day. Listen, I'm sure. Because he came back in and he looked at me. He was like, fuck you. I remember that. That was good. That was a fun class. That was when Kevin was like, you want to see something cool? And I was like, sure. And he grabbed the stapler and just whacked his arm. And I was like, okay.
That's not cool. That's not
I was
cool.
like, okay.
That's not cool at all.
I remember that.
I don't want to picture that.
Oh my god.
Kevin was too good for the world.
People in the class.
The world was too good for Kevin. They supplied him with staplers and he fucking, just putting him in his arm, bruh.
I remember Kevin also had a notebook, and in his notebook, he drew everyone in the class, and like each page was a new person and him killing them in a specific way.
What was your way?
I don't remember. I just remember.
You should ask him.
I don't think he got to me yet. Like
Damn.
he was showing me like everyone, like a lot of other people. Like it was at least like 2/3 of the class. Nah, but Kevin wouldn't do anything.
Dude.
It was just Kevin. Like Kevin wasn't like that.
That's just how Kevin is.
It was.
Do you think
Kevin wouldn't do anything.
I think he got past that.
Huh?
Fucking messages you the next day, don't come to school tomorrow.
Nah, but Kevin really wasn't like that though. Like he was a nice person.
Oh yeah,
He
no,
was,
he,
like, chill.
yeah, Kevin. Was
What do you mean?
very nice.
He has a book of killing people in the classroom. That's like
Yeah,
a
no,
big
it's-
fucking
No,
Haley,
I can't
you're
explain.
you're an education teacher. If you saw that shit, what would you do? Would you
Uh,
fucking be really worried?
Yeah, I would send him to the school.
Nah, it
Like
was
that
different.
Kyle.
It was-
Yeah, no.
It was-
Kevin was really nice. Like he is. Well, at least then he was like probably one of the nicest people we knew.
I can't
And
explain it.
satanic.
In my way, I almost don't know if it was almost like a meme. Like it was almost like actual Kevin of The Office, that we have our own interpretation of what Kevin is. So he's like acting out against our own interpretation of him. So it's almost like he was doing that because of the fact we thought it was like him like that.
He's just like
Could be wrong, though.
yeah.
But also
Wait,
he was just
what do
like
you mean?
This is me killing you. Yeah, this you over here, and I'm using a knife, and I'm doing this. Yeah.
But it wasn't like that.
I'm
It
nice.
really was like he did it for the laughs type of thing, and not because like he was seriously like malicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like he did dress. You know, he had the appearance of like someone like that, but he really wasn't like personality wise. He was just really chill guy.
Yeah, he was really like dressed in satanic and had like pentagrams and shit.
Yeah.
Kevin was really
It's
cool. though.
not helping your case,
Kevin
guys.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
Yeah,
Why
like,
are you
he
trying to
just did a
defend
couple
this guy?
exorcists or
Yeah,
something.
you had to go to school with him to understand Kevin. Like he
You just-
really wasn't a bad person.
You just weren't there. You just don't understand COVID.
no, he had like a
don't-
lot of friends too. Like it wasn't like a loner guy. Like, he had a lot of friends and like he
Yeah,
knew
like,
people, and everyone
yeah.
was cool with Kevin.
So did
Like
my
he's
mom.
just super sophisticated, and the only people that know about him and the people that actually went to his class. Like, no, you don't know him, bro. Like I do, bro. He's like my best friend. I know him, man. He wouldn't
Who's
do that
that?
shit.
Who's that guy who started the cult in LA?
I don't know.
They just did a movie.
John Jones.
No, it was like Charles.
Manson?
Is that what it?
Charles Manson.
James Charles.
Yeah, didn't he make like a cult, like a bunch of like young teenage girls, or like college age girls?
Yeah.
Just saying, he was popular too. So
No, but he
No,
wasn't
but-
like the popular kid. It was just more of like everyone was cool with Kevin. Kevin was cool with everyone, and Kevin had a group of friends, and he had his own friends, and it just was
you know
like
who else?
And he also
people
like
are
wasn't
cool
the kind
with?
of person to like really ask
Bundy.
anything of anyone. Like he was just Kevin
he
was
helped
just
people. Like he would be nice to help people if
You
he
know what
needed
Ted
him.
Bundy would do?
What?
Try to help women,
He wasn't.
and then he would kill them.
y'all understand? Y'all mean.
yeah. You guys
People
gotta
like
meet
you.
Kevin.
You don't understand.
No, I think I'm good. I don't think I want to meet Kevin.
Kevin was really cool.
Yeah, Kevin was great,
Yep.
and
He was a nice person.
yeah, I mean, still is probably.
He's probably in
Maybe they're
jail.
Like, hell no. Like,
No,
He's probably in jail.
no,
He could be a nice guy in jail.
yeah.
no. He's I'm not entirely sure, but I think he's sober now. But and he moved away from the like they
That doesn't-
satanicness and is now
Wait.
and is now
He's sober now, implying that he was doing drugs or he's doing alcohol.
I couldn't tell you which
Drugs, alcohol, but okay. So he's done drugs or he's done alcohol.
He's done
Everyone-
alcohol.
He-
I think
don't worry,
everyone-
don't worry.
We've all
Hey,
done
he's
drugs.
sobered up
Done
now.
alcohol.
He wasn't doing this in high
What,
school. Though.
what was
Now we know.
that episode of The Office where you saw like, do you think doing?
Drugs is cool.
Yeah.
I think doing marijuana is cool, dude.
You know, it's funny. Just you weren't going to Ridley College yet when I was there, right? For like the one semester. Okay, so when I was going that one semester, I got to meet Kevin's mom because she was also going to the college, and it was so weird just like seeing him at that point. He was still kind of satanic and dressed apart, and then with his mom who was just very normal Asian mom, and like they got along very well. Like there was no like what's the word I'm looking for, conflict between them. It was weirdly adorable seeing a satanic man with his mom like that.
See, he's Asian too, so they can't. They don't do that shit. So there
Yeah.
you go.
But they're all into like. Never mind.
On the what? Demons and ogres and shit.
Octopus. And
Octopus. That's,
Oh, dude,
Tentacle things.
I love octopus / tentacle things.
you like hentai?
Oh,
Tentacle
no,
hentai?
no, I was doing more. I was talking about more like a dark, like emo-ish kind of aesthetic. Like, look, hold on, look at this.
Like
hold on.
Cthulhu?
Hold on.
Danny likes Cthulhu a lot.
What's that?
Cthulhu is like a big mythos of like H.P. Lovecraft and like just big entity that's like a world ender. It's like
See, like you can't. I guess you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, like the tentacles right there. You can
I was
kinda
telling
see
you
that.
like you really like
Mhm.
you really like Cthulhu, Danny.
I do love Cthulhu. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's another thing.
He's all smart.
Cthulhu.
That's Cthulhu.
He's all show and tell again.
Yeah, I'm sure I probably have something else around here.
Cthulhu
But
is like this terror that is supposed to be like even if you just lay your eyes on Cthulhu, you go insane. You lose your mind.
and
Like
that's it.
the
You can't do anything about it.
cool.
Cosmic horror is fucking awesome. That's why I love Bloodborne so much now.
Marvel's finally going to go into cosmic. I don't know about cosmic. Maybe cosmic horror with Doctor
And-
Strange, but
Yeah.
going cosmic.
Wait, with who else?
Well, like the Eternals are like cosmic level.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Isn't Wanda gonna be with him?
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
I'm excited too. Are you excited? Want to rage?
Bitch. Okay, now that we've talked about homicidal Kevin
Ripping us.
and farts, yeah, I think we
Yeah.
should move on to the music.
It's not homicidal.
Yeah, he doesn't kill
I
anybody.
don't-
Tomato.
Dude, there are so many red flags with this guy, and I'm just like, I have no idea if you guys are like actually being serious about this dude.
We're being
Like-
entirely serious.
I don't
He
know
is,
him, and that's
like,
all that matters, really.
it-
He's in America, so that's all that matters.
If you were to
He's
meet
far,
him,
far away.
if you were to meet him and we didn't tell you his name right away, you would think this is like the sweetest motherfucker ever. He's just a nice guy.
I'm saying that mustache is a red flag, but you ain't saying shit. That mustache is more a red flag to kids than Kevin is to anyone.
Yeah, that is actually kind of true, Nathan.
Salbert. All right, Danny,
Yeah.
your album.
Oh yes, my album was. Oh, actually, I need to apologize about my album. So okay, my album was built
Did you
nothing
give
out
us
of
the
some.
wrong one?
No, I gave you guys the right album, but I didn't realize I was breaking a rule when I told you guys it. So after I had downloaded or after I had told after I talked to you guys about the album that day, I looked it up because Build Nothing Out of Something by Modest Mouse, and it turns out that album is actually a compilation of hits throughout like their other music. I didn't realize it right away, and the thing is, so it is, but also not entirely because at least like the song that I picked as my favorite is only available in that album, so I was kind of in a tough spot. Haley, put your hand down, please. Nathan, put your hand up.
Why?
Just showing with this stash.
Okay, so yeah, shooting Nathan.
To me?
You guys. But yeah,
So I guess we all get one free compilation album.
I guess so. It wasn't on purpose. I
Use
didn't.
it as our discretion.
Baby Shark.
If you're
Again,
sure.
I didn't know, but I was looking it up afterwards, and I was like, "Huh, why isn't this album on Wikipedia? Or at least like it has its own page for it." And then I
Wikipedia?
realized it. But yeah,
Who wants to go first?
who wants to go first?
What was that one called?
Nothing, something, building, nothing.
Do you want me to
Building-
just say mine?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Nathan.
go ahead, Nathan.
Yeah. Well, dude, it was like super indie.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of gives me gorilla vibes without like the beat and like just like all like the modernizing of like bringing in electronic stuff, because it was like mostly just raw instruments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was just very like chill, very laid back. It was like it gave off a vibe that like it's so hard to explain, but you know how like with pop and like rap and all that, they're specified to their genre, and it's with this the reason I call it indie is because it just like
It's indie.
it's just like very like out there, and they're just doing their own shit.
Mhm.
And like it's just pretty cool. But it's like because it's indie, there's no like actual what's the word, like fundamental. You just fucking go for it, and that's what I like about it. But yeah, no, I really liked Baby Blue Sedan.
Oh,
That was a really
that's
good
great.
one. Yeah. That was like a really chill one, and the vocals are really nice too. So yeah, that's my take.
So Danny, you have the detriment of this was a band my ex really liked, and so because of that, I've been like annoyed of them.
Yeah, I didn't know you didn't like them.
I was just like, I had an ex that was like really into them, and it was like, oh my god, like this band's revolutionary. Like I was just like, okay, you know what I mean? One of those
Yeah.
type of things.
Okay. Yeah. I know exactly. what you mean.
But I mean, it grew on me as I listened to it second time as well. I mean, I really like the instruments. I'm just not a fan of like the singer as much.
Yeah. Okay.
I really like my favorite songs were Sleepwalking, and I know
Oh, yeah.
I know
yeah.
that's a song from like the 60s or 50s as well.
But it's not. I think just
I mean,
like the
it
music
samples
sample. Yeah.
it samples it, but then I also like the last two songs. I liked Whenever You Breathe Out and then Other People's Lives. I didn't
Yeah.
just like those two on their own.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. You are a little indie boy, Danny.
No, okay, so
No, you are. You're a
no,
little.
I mean, okay, no, I guess I kind of am,
Yeah.
but I've also
Yeah.
I've been forced. I've actually had to look up more music ahead of picking an album, just because like I've been so I've just really wanted to pick like a metal album and I can't, so I've been having to branch out by myself
Why-
before
why
branching
can't
out with
you?
you guys.
You can do it. Well, what do you mean? Is
Who
it
said
metal?
you can't? There's no
Because-
restriction.
You said it
You
too.
do what you want.
You said you don't like hardcore, Danny. I mean, Nathan.
Yeah,
You want-
but it doesn't. But it's
Oh,
that's
man.
the whole idea of this podcast is to put an album in, for someone that hasn't listened to it before, and to listen to different genres. So if you want to put in heavy metal or fucking screamo or whatever, just fucking go for it.
It's
Just
not
know
called
that like
screamo. You fuckers keep calling it
heavy metal, whatever. But like, just know that like it's not a preference of mine. So like, when you get my comment
Mhm.
in the next fortnight when we do the review, it's not going to be amazing, but
No.
there might be some songs in there that I might like.
No, see,
That's why we do this.
No, but you don't like songs where there's no clean vocals and there's only screams.
yeah. See, like Justin's had a mixture, whereas like the albums I've thought of or I wanted to use were just fried.
I've got
vocals.
metalcore song like music that I just like can't show you guys because
Yeah.
I want to hurt y'all.
But yeah, like I said, so I've kind of had to I've had to branch out like a month ahead to get ideas of what to share with you guys. So that, yeah, I mean I do like the music too, but I'm just saying that my range has been limited a little bit.
Okay, I did like the instruments though. I like the instruments and the guitars.
Yeah,
They were catchy.
Haley.
It reminded me of your first album.
Oh, okay.
He's an indie kid.
Well, yeah, but because of Justin's big mouth and talking about his ex,
hmm
I was like, oh.
Oh, now you don't like the album either.
Ooh.
Well, it was like
Ooh.
it just wasn't fair because like I went in like already with a like.
This is like freshman year.
Oh, you had told her about this leading like before you guys even listened to the album?
I listened to it already. What was where she did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Well,
sure you listened to it. I didn't know she had listened to it yet.
no,
Okay.
but overall, it was okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's
Bad,
just,
good size.
but
Is that what they say, Nathan? Is that what they say to you?
what is it?
Not bad, good size.
Good sorry. I don't,
You say
it's-
they, but yeah, no, no one's ever said that to me. They usually just say, "Is that it?"
Sorry.
So you don't let them see it.
I do feel like Danny most of the time, whatever you pick,
Uh-huh.
usually I enjoy, but this is probably my least enjoyable one that you've done so far.
Oh, shit! Wow. Okay.
But you've had a good track record. So
Now
I
you know
still
what it's
look-
like. Now you know what I felt when I picked Four Year Strong. Now you know.
Well,
Wait,
you went
wait,
off
what do you
straight off
mean?
the gate with that, but
It was
Danny's
something that like
had a good track
it
record.
was her. She was all like, "Ugh."
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I thought
but
you were implying
you
that
knew.
I said I didn't like it, but
Oh.
I did like your album.
No, her.
No, okay. No. I mean, you had to have expected that though. I mean, you knew like just going into it with like with the vocals
the
they do
first one. The
She
first
wouldn't.
one.
Hurt my feelings. Let me pee go.
Oh, it's too bad. But no, but I still believe in you, Danny, and I still think that you're gonna come back from this.
Oh, no, I have a-
damn!
I have
you went into it.
no. I
Yeah.
actually one of my next albums. I purposely don't even really love it. I just want to show you guys something actually different.
All right.
So are you guys cool? Because like I have some albums I have one album that's in Japanese and I have another album that's like not even in the language that's real. You guys would be cool with that shit, right?
I'm cool with it just because one of my next albums is also it's not just has no vocals whatsoever. So
Yeah, that's my second thing. I also have albums that have no vocals. So you guys aren't gonna forget about that, right?
I mean, I'm a fucking weeb, so I don't really care, man. I usually listen to shit and I have no idea what the fuck they're saying. They can say
hey,
anything
so
and I have no idea.
hypothetically, can we? So we can't do anything that's like screaming, which that I will understand that. What if can we pick a very darkish sounding soundtrack of game or movie, perhaps.
Yeah, what
Okay.
kind of vocals do you guys accept? You guys will accept like harsh vocals if there has like some clean singing in it too, or the majority of clean singing.
Probably majority.
Like, will you accept Slipknot? This isn't what I've been thinking about, but just an idea, for example.
I don't know if they like Slipknot. Slipknot is really cool, but I don't know if they like Slipknot.
Yeah, probably not. Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, Avenged Sevenfold it's more of like rock like singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I never gave you my favorite song. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I like Broke.
Oh, Broke is really I was
Yeah.
listening to that earlier too.
Third one.
Okay.
Nathan like the blue sitting.
I'm gonna go first with yours.
Because you
What'd you say about my mom?
Yeah, well, because I already heard it, and I have I had more thoughts on it, but then I'm kind of forgetting them right now. But so yeah, first things first, my favorite song on it was Confessions. But I was kind of torn between Confessions and Forgive Me, because I just even after not listening to this album for years, those songs I still knew the lyrics to those like the back of my mind. So it just it's kind of a testament. And like I told you on last week's stream, when you streamed that, I kind of felt like I just fell back into like an emo me from like 8-ish years ago. So it was cathartic.
Is yours?
My favorite?
Oh.
Yeah.
My favorite is Sleeping Sickness.
Oh.
Yeah, mine's Sleeping Sickness. Mine was.
Oh, dude, yeah, that I like Sleeping Sickness a lot too. I was thinking, I was comparing this album to Sometimes which is I think like 2 albums before. I never listened to the one between there, so I can't really have an opinion on that one. But you can kind of tell Dallas.
The one
Green's
with the one with the bird tattoo, right?
That's Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. I love that one as well. It's a good one.
Yeah, you can like notice Dallas Green's improvements like mentally and just like emotionally between those 2 albums, because Sometimes is mostly just like depressing, like lyric wise, and also just like the tone of his music. Whereas Bring Me Your Love, even though the lyrics are still similarly, like he's grown, but he still struggles, but there are happier tones throughout the album. Like
Yeah, he's like 60s music where it's like you're like, oh, this is so happy. Then you realize, wait, this is depressing actually.
yeah, and like I was like I noticed the first one I was listening to Body in a what is it?
Body in a Box, is it?
Yeah, Body in a Box. I kept thinking Casket, and just like the whole song to me, it sounds like just like just kind of like a happy tune until you just really listen to the lyrics, and it's not that happy of a tune.
Starts
And then-
with there's a funeral procession on the highway.
Yeah, but like
That happens.
just like the delivery of the whole like of all the lyrics, it just you wouldn't think that's what it's saying. And then like The Girl is generally just like a happy song. It's a good song throughout most of it. I would say like the lyrics are still a little I wouldn't say down, but they're not just happy, but still it's a happier album than Sometimes. So like it's nice kind of seeing how Dallas kind of like grew as a person. And yeah, that's what I got. Let's go by age. Who's older?
Nathan.
No. No.
Because I'm young.
You're not young, you're 23.
No, I'm not. Still 21.
Little Pies. This bitch thought she was 21 the other day. I was like, she's like, I didn't realize she was 23.
It's been
Dude.
a blur. I can't.
23?
Dude, you fucking cough, you sneeze, and you shit yourself, and you're fucking almost 25. Like, it just happens. Like, you just gotta let it go, you
We
know?
were talking about like some girl who finished college in like 2 years or something like that. Right? It was like
Yeah,
she
there
was
was
like
this,
19 or
yeah,
something.
there was this girl, Danny, like Fresno State posted, like, congratulations to this girl. She was 19 and finished her bachelor's at Fresno State. We're like,
Oh,
what the
shit.
fuck?
Yeah, and I was like, I can't believe I'm only 2 years older than her. He's like,
Yeah.
what?
It's like, you're 23, not
And
21.
then I'm like,
Dumb
I was
bitch.
like, no, I'm not. He's like, babe, you're 23. I was like, no. I was like,
Haley,
I'm still 21.
you got stuck at 29.
I got stuck. I think because that's what I was when I entered the pandemic. So it's like,
Oh, yeah.
that's who I am.
Yeah, 'cause she turned 22 in April, which is a month after it started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Nathan.
All right, Evan, go.
Your album made me upset.
Ethan had to feel.
Elaborate.
It,
Nathan.
like so,
You had a feel.
it was probably a few days after we did the pod. I was messaging Justin about his album, and so usually what I do is the first half of my day will consist of like some easy like brain dead stuff. So it's usually the time, well, it is work, but like the brain dead stuff at work where I can zone out and I can listen to like podcasts, listen to anything. So with this album, I actually did listen to Justin's one, and I was just listening to the lyrics and like how like this guy is just like the whole almost every song was just fucking sad, and like I'm at work and I'm fairly certain it was Monday. It was Monday or Tuesday, but it was early in the morning, and I'm fucking sitting there like trying to get in the zone to get into work, and like so many times I had to pause the album and like I had to like get up and have like a drink of water and just like fucking like just have a walk around because like I can't listen to too much of it. And then I fucking heard
Against the grain.
yeah, it was Against the Grain, and I was actually crying at work. It was so fucking bad. I had to like get up, and then I went. So I went to the toilet, and like I went for a piss, and I took my phone with me, and so I messaged Justin, and I was like, "Dude, Against the Grain, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this song is so depressing, and like, I don't know, there is like almost the hot, like it was good. Like I'm not. It was pretty.
Mhm.
It was sad, pretty.
I think it just deals with life, you know. These are just.
Yeah, like I understand the direction, but it just I wasn't ready. Like when I heard, yeah, obviously everyone has heard The Girl,
Mhm.
and like you hear that, and you know it's not like an amazing song, but well, when I say sorry, not an amazing, it's amazing, but I mean like it's not like a happy song.
Oh, okay.
It kind
But,
of
like it kind of is at the
slightly,
same
yeah.
time. It kind of is at the same time, and I think that's why I like it, because like the first half of The Girl is just like really chill, and like the vocals are really sweet because he's like really talking about his girlfriend, and then like the second half is like he really gets into it and starts like belting it and sounds more upbeat. So I really had like a different feeling for this album, and it just wasn't that. It just wasn't that. But
I told you,
yeah,
like,
no,
this is my depression album that I listened to when I
Yeah.
was depressed and crying.
yeah, but then I
told
was
you
like,
this.
oh yeah, the girl, yeah, like it's a pretty song, like I can cry to this, like it's nice, it's pretty, and then like everything else, man, is just like, nah, this is like fucking just going down. I just like, you go down a big hill and you just start rolling. I couldn't stop, man. I just kept going. And I couldn't, yeah, but yeah, I would have to say Against the Grain is probably the better one because it hit me the hardest. And like I had to like stop and reflect on my life for a little bit, and yeah.
Is that why you picked it yesterday on stream?
Sorry,
Is that why you picked it on the stream yesterday? But that was you, right?
what?
Somebody
that was
picked
me.
Against the. Oh, that was you. Okay.
Against the Grain?
Yeah, this is. Somebody played it, or somebody requested it yesterday on.
No,
Justin's channel.
Someone played it. Someone sang it. Who did?
I usually request living room song
Yeah, you did.
when
No,
Justin.
so somebody requested yesterday, but I
It was
I
me.
thought it was you, but yeah, never mind. It was Haley.
That's my 2 cents on
Yeah.
that album. Thanks for making me cry, idiot.
I feel
Sorry, you had to be a human being.
Fuck you.
Like, can I show you something quick, babe?
sure.
Because Nathan's talking about going downhill. It's a funny video. This guy gets. He's probably fine. I'm gonna interrupt this podcast to show her funny. I'm trying to scrap.
Denny, where do you usually find like all of these albums that you listen to? Like
so,
just
different
while
places.
I got
Justin's
looking, did you
killing
see him?
time.
He's booking it. You see
A
him?
lot of some different places. Like the very first album I picked, the one by the Unicorns. That one,
Yeah.
I
That's
heard
fine.
one
Hey,
song
fell
on a
downhill.
TV show,
That's what
and then so I
Nathan
downloaded the
said,
song, and then I
I'll
liked it, so I
imagine.
listened to
Yeah.
more songs, and that was that. This one, the one I picked this week, a girl I had a match with on Tinder, like we had added each other on Snapchat, but that never ended up going anywhere. But she had posted a song on like her story, and I listened to it, and I really liked it, so I downloaded the whole album, and that was that.
I think about sometimes there's women like I've talked to on Tinder. I'm like, they wasted my time, but I like a new band because of them, so it kind of
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah.
Tit for tat.
Yeah, because like I mean, and that's same thing actually. Because I had heard Modest Mouse, like Float On. Everybody knows Float On, and then there was Dramamine. Everyone also knows that one. But I had never heard of a few of the songs that I had heard on this album. So yeah, I guess because of that, it also gave me an appreciation for it.
I don't anymore, but
That's-
I used to growing up.
yeah.
Like I would always listen to. You remember an app called Last FM?
Yeah,
It was Last FM, and then as I got older, it became Pandora. But that's how I discovered a lot of music. Where I would just pick a band, and then it would play like a channel of music like that band.
Mhm.
Are you ready now?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like
Nope.
it's super interesting to find out how
wait.
people pick up different artists and
Oh.
albums and stuff like that. Because
Mhm.
like you wouldn't have just stumbled upon the fucking most of the music that you listen to.
Yeah.
It just I don't know. I just find it really interesting. Most of the time, I'll just go on fucking Spotify like Discovery, and
Yeah.
like it just goes off my like songs, and usually I'd get recommendations from other people. But
Oh, yes.
I just think that's super cool.
Yeah, so I don't really. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt Haley's review, but yeah, no, like I don't really listen to like Spotify or like Last FM. So like a lot of the music I've gotten into since becoming an adult has usually been like someone introducing me to it and then just kind of expanding on it. All right, Haley, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyways,
Okay, here we go.
anyways, I think when I first listened to like a new artist or a new like album or whatever, I listened more to like not the lyrics, but more of like how I guess the vocals, like more of how they sing the song,
Mhm.
and then I get more into like I guess the second round, like more into the lyrics. So I was more focused on I guess his vocals. So you guys were like, "Oh my god, this is such a sad album," and I was like, "It's fine." Like I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like you guys are like, I don't know, you're little babies, but
Hey,
I'm just saying, you cried at a song. So, anyways,
what's so
Me too.
bad about that?
having
What
emotions.
the fuck?
Anyways,
Yeah.
so
Makes you look like a bitch.
and then I was listening to it and
Yeah. Bitch.
the zoom in. I got mad because I got to the girl, and you guys were like, "Oh, you can't listen. Can't like the girl." And I
You
was
know
like,
what? You're bad at mocking people because that's not exactly what we just said. We
Yeah.
said we challenge you to not have the girl as your favorite.
but in my mind, it's like, you can't like the girl. So, anyways,
yeah, it's just your parents.
So, so I was like, damn it, I like this song a lot because I can sing to it and it's not like wordy, you know what I
Because
mean?
you already knew it.
No, well, I knew it, but then it's like, I like too that it had like the echoey part at the end, you know?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
It just speeds up the tempo.
Reverb?
yeah, but then it's all like, my Andre. So then it's like, oh, I can jump in here. But then my second way through, I think it's The Death of Me.
mm-hmm.
Is similar to the girl. So I was like, fine, if I can't have the girl, then I'll do this one. So there you go.
Definitely.
But no, it is a pretty album. But I think I don't know. I don't listen to the lyrics like so intently the first time. I listen more to the vocals and then I decide if I like the album or not. Because I get
So the second time you listen to it, how would you think about the lyrics?
I was like,
Meh.
he's depressed.
Justin, how do
It is
these
feels.
reviews make you feel about your emo album?
I don't know. That's kind of hard.
I don't have a heart. Probably not. Anyways, who's next?
Oh,
That was it.
It's the rest of the pod. Justin's just like,
Now you guys pick your
It's just-
albums.
No, it's random again now.
Oh, we're just doing random every time now?
No. It's random, and then the next time whoever didn't get picked goes, and then after it was random.
But this time was me and you was random, or me and you was at the generator.
You know, Haley and Nathan were random, and then that's why we had to go next.
Yeah, because I
Oh.
went twice, Danny.
Oh, okay.
We'll
Shit, I didn't. I thought this was going to be one that I wasn't going to be a part of. So I didn't
better hope
actually-
you don't get picked.
No, never mind. I'm ready.
Spin the wheel and let it decide. Names. Oh, this one's not numbers. Let's put.
I think the more we do this podcast, the less I feel like obligated to be nice in the reviews.
I think that's fine. Yeah, you should be honest. Tell us how you really feel.
We got
Do you really
JDH
love
and
Justin?
Okay.
then- Yeah, she loves me.
Are we sure about that? Is
Must
the
have
audience
been.
convinced?
Wait, hold on, you gotta do that. Are you
Next
sure about
time,
that?
next time you do the roulette thing, you should
Right now?
share your screen. No, but like next time.
Like do it on the computer.
Nah.
Yeah, because sometimes it's really hard to see the screen from. Like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
you're a liar, but I'm just saying like it's
I'm not saying
like
that you lie.
interaction.
Nathan, you're purple.
That's
You're
fine. I
red.
just meant like
Danny is his favorite color, like this weird, gross
Teal.
light blue teal, and then
Aqua.
I'm like yellowish.
Okay.
Hey, it's
Wait, so-
racist.
Yeah. Hey man, you assign the colors. Okay, so what is it?
It's you.
No, it's Danny.
Oh wait, yeah. So Danny.
Why did you see? Do you think
Okay.
Haley is a
Yeah, I saw the D. I thought for Daily. Okay. So
Okay.
Danny.
Okay. Then you know what? I'm gonna go with
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. So two or four podcasts ago, I had said that the next. This is when Haley had done Lana Del Rey. I said, next time I'm also gonna pick a female artist just to kind of add variety to it, and then I didn't, but I forgot it because I forgot about it, and now I remembered. So
the women.
yeah, so my album is by the band Daughter, and the album
Oh.
is Music from Before the Storm.
I know, daughter.
Yeah, and it's from the Life is Strange Before the Storm soundtrack.
Is that the one that you said is gonna be all dark?
No, this wasn't it. But this one, it's fairly dark too. I'd say it's like a little bit emo, not that much.
I like
Um,
Life is Strange soundtrack.
Yeah.
Danny let me borrow the Life is Strange, his collector's edition, because it came with the soundtrack of the game. It was really pretty, and I was like, "That's so cool, Danny. Thank you for this gift." She's like, "I didn't give it to you." I was like, "Thank you, Danny."
And he did keep it. I ended up buying it again.
Yeah, you
Danny,
I actually ended up buying it again 2 more times.
take it back from him.
No, you
No,
bought it again.
Yeah. It was
We started playing the game. Remember, Life is Strange.
Yeah, then we never finished it.
We'll still finish it.
My favorite song on this album is probably the closing song, "A Hole in the Earth." But I'll talk about it more in 2 weeks.
So because Danny got picked, now I'm out. I can't get picked because we can't do two of the same people. So it's just Nathan and Haley. So you are yellow, and Danny is the weird
Nathan.
blue.
Teal,
Nathan.
aqua.
You're the weird teal.
What if you land on me again?
You said his name.
It is Nathan.
Oh hell yeah!
I had my album picked out and everything. I was ready this time.
Let me and you together.
Hmm.
Sorry, babe.
I want to.
Steven, know what you want.
See,
He
I was
wasn't
ready.
ready.
I'm
I was
looking at my
prepared.
list,
I
man.
had my
I'm
assignment
looking at
all
my
turned in.
list.
Okay, so while Nathan's looking at his list, we have a little hiccup because in 2 weeks she will be in Boston.
Okay,
Boston.
So in 2
Boston?
weeks,
the whole weekend. The whole
she-
weekend.
she's going to be gone that Saturday.
The whole week.
Oh, okay.
So I know before you said that you can do Wednesdays, Danny. Would you be able to do Wednesday? And then also, would you be able to do Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the hardest days for me are Fridays and Saturdays. So yeah, any other day's fine.
the hardest days are Saturdays every single time we do it. Yeah. the
Okay, so
podcast.
the thing is, Fridays and Saturdays are the days my sister comes to visit. So there's always like kids in the background, and I kind of want to go hang out with them a little bit. But like every other day, no one's ever here, so it's less background noise for me.
So this would be June 9th for us, and this would be June 10th for you, Nathan. So could be cool? You'd be at work, making sure it'd be like
just as long as we like try and cut it down,
it'd
I'd
be
be
like
able
a
to do
50,
it.
55 minutes, probably like
Yeah.
around noon your time.
Yeah, that should be okay.
We got to make sure we get everything set up and running. And
Yeah.
it'll probably be just like 10 minutes of talking, and then we go straight into the albums.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, Nathan, your album.
All right. I'm just gonna do Nurture.
By who?
So the
There.
newest one.
Yeah.
By who?
Just it's Nurture by Porter Robinson.
So
Oh,
we have our
Porter
first,
Johnson.
we have our first person
Porter
to do
Johnson.
the same, doing the same artist again.
I thought I was gonna do that, to be honest. For Childish Gambino.
Nah, I was also gonna do Childish Gambino. I thought about doing Awaken My Love.
Who's killing
Oh,
that?
I've been listening to it lately.
That's my nephew.
Who's killing him?
Nah, he misses me. Okay,
Ah,
Nurture.
give me-
Got it.
Nurture by Porter Johnson.
Got it.
Porter Johnson.
Porter Robinson.
All right.
And then Daughters.
Music from Before the
Music
Storm.
from Before the Storm.
Cool.
Oh, music from. I'm stupid. Yeah, it's from the second game, the prequel
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, it's from Before the Storm, but the it's actually called Music from Before the Storm.
So you want to hype up Nurture?
Nathan,
Just listen to it.
is it more
So-
of the same? Because I like if it's more of the same, I'm happy with that.
It's a lot different, I find.
Did he go
Dustin,
through a
would
legal
you
phase
say
too?
it's a lot different to
Yeah.
Worlds? Yeah. It's very
It's
The-
less robot-y.
Okay, so
the-
between both the albums, which one is closer to emo?
this one.
Okay.
Kind of. It's so the whole journey around the album. I don't really want to talk too much about it. You kind of just need to listen to it for yourself. But it's just Porter experiencing a lot of shit in his life after Worlds, and him going through a really bad creative block, and pretty much accepting that he won't be able to make music again. But he kind of overcomes it with.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, there was like a big hiccup with his family, and like his brother had like stomach cancer, and it was like the first thing that he's ever like had to experience that was like, I don't know, death almost. His brother came out of it okay, which is good. Like they
Yeah.
had a lot of help, but he was like so fucking depressed over it and stuff. But yeah, no, definitely just listen to it. That's all I gotta say.
Cool. Do you have a favorite song on there?
Probably Wind Tempos.
What was your favorite song, Danny?
On mine, last song, A Hole in the Earth.
Hole in the Earth, yeah. Yeah, so Wind Tempos for me.
I was ready to go.
Less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
12 days, and then
My curveball.
we're going to hear your curveball.
My curveball.
You don't know what I got in store either.
You don't know.
Nah, you'll know it.
I don't know it.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
Well, I know it.
Will you remember it?
No, I can guarantee you that. No.
And with that, we thank you all for. Hey, don't get calm down. Calm down.
Let's leave.
Calm down.
Bye.
Deuces.
Calm down.
Bye.
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 All right.
Bye.
Yes.